Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Flame is on the air. I am your host, NTCertified. Welcome to another week of exciting Flame action. We are in East Garden, New York. Another week of Flame starts right now. And tonight's show starts off with the Planet's Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan. And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Heath.
Another week of Flame, another week of amazing action. First match on deck, singles contest. Daniel Bryan and Pete Dunne. Two men, they are no strangers to one another. One-on-one contest, just 3 weeks, a little less than 3 weeks away from the big show, WrestleMania. And both of these men are looking to find their way onto the WrestleMania card, and a win tonight would definitely put them on that path towards greatness. Welcome to WWE Flame, guys. I am your host, NTCertified, and as always, we have another great show for you here this week. In addition to the match that you are already seeing, you will see one half of the Flame Tag Team Champions, Triple H, in action. Beautiful German suplex, quick release German suplex by Daniel Bryan. You will see one half of the WWE Flame Tag Team Champions, Triple H, as he faces one half of the Red Army in Heath, Slater. Another $10,000 on the line here tonight. Triple H says that he can defeat Heath Slater in less than 5 minutes. If he can defeat Heath Slater in less than 5 minutes, unlike last week with Orton and Flair versus the Red Army, they have to pay up. Plain and simple. In other action tonight, in our main event, you will see the World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar going one-on-one with the former champion Drew McIntyre. McIntyre getting a match signed between him and Brock in retaliation of the brutal attack on Rey Mysterio from 2 weeks ago here on Flame. McIntyre claiming that he's going to make an example out of Brock Lesnar here tonight, and that is our main event. Definitely looking forward to that. Almost a count out here. Pete Dunne getting into the ring, able to break the count, and as I mentioned, we are just a little less than 3 weeks away from WrestleMania, the big show of shows, the first WrestleMania that will be a 2-night extravaganza. Saturday night and Sunday night, WrestleMania. 2 cards, 2 chances to see amazing action. And among the matches already signed, of course, the main event, World Heavyweight Champion Edge will defend against his best friend and former tag team partner Christian. You will also see Flame Women's Champion Molly Holly defending against the Royal Rumble winner, the Women's Royal Rumble winner in Kairi Sane. You will see Dimension Women's Champion Becky Lynch going one-on-one with the formerly uncrowned #1 contender, Sasha Banks, as well. And a big host of other matches that will be signed in the coming weeks for sure. Back to the match at hand. Pete Dunne is in complete control of the contest, Hard kick to the gut by Dunne on Bryan. What's he doing here? And a kick to the back of the head, showing no regard for the health of his opponent. That is Pete Dunne. And look, looks like he may be doing it once again. The brutal kick to the back of the head and the back of the neck of Daniel Bryan. And we all know that Daniel Bryan has had a bunch of neck issues in his past. Smart of Dunne to exploit that weakness, but at the same time, very tasteless of Dunne at the same time. But the yes lock is locked in on Pete Dunne in the middle of the ring. Dunne has nowhere to go. He has nowhere to go, but he just broke it. He broke the yes lock and he fought out of the submission hold. Can he capitalize? Forearm shot to Daniel Bryan. Not to be. Russian leg sweep taking Pete Dunne down, and Daniel Bryan is back in control of the match. Leg takedown, and there he is with the leg submission this time. Another leg lock. This time the leg lock, first time the yes lock. Dunne fighting out once again, showing how resilient he is. Up and down, release suplex by Pete Dunne. That's the signature. Out of nowhere, can he get the pinfall victory? One, kick out by Daniel Bryan at the count of one. That's usually a move that can take a guy down, no doubt about it, but not tonight. Corkscrew, leg takedown by Daniel Bryan. Taking out the kneecap. And Dunne was already showing signs of a weak leg, limping across the ring. 1, 2, kick out by Pete Dunne. Dunne is not done yet. Daniel Bryan with the Irish whip. Oh, not quite getting it there. European uppercut, taking Dunne down. Kick to the face. Oh my gosh, you see that kick to the face? Bryan with another yes lock on Pete Dunne. The Bruiserweight once again in the center of the ring, and he taps out. Daniel Bryan forces Pete Dunne to tap out in tonight's opening contest.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan with the very decisive victory in the opening contest of Flame. Just a few weeks out from WrestleMania, and Daniel Bryan looks like he is ready to put on the fight of his life at the big show.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Animal Batista from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 260 pounds. One half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Triple H! And his opponent, accompanied by Curt Hawkins, representing the Red Army from Pineville, West Virginia, weighing in at 216 pounds, Heath Slater!
Another singles contest, Triple H going right for Heath Slater, but Slater not standing for it, but right out of nowhere, Triple H with a powerful clothesline, and you're going to see an intense Triple H in this match because he is trying to defeat Heath Slater in less than 5 minutes. A bet between Evolution members of who is more effective. Triple H with Heath Slater on the shoulder. Heath fighting out with a couple elbows. Russian leg sweep by Heath Slater. And over the past few weeks, there's been a lot of competition between the Evolution members who can do what better. And I think the competition is getting a little bit out of hand, if you ask my personal opinion on the matter. Last week, or actually 2 weeks ago, Evolution, Triple H and Batista faced Breezango. And it wasn't a win that was done in the quickest fashion. So Orton and Flair figured they could do better against the Red Army. Clothesline, Heath Slater goes over the top. And that match wasn't the quickest of matches either. So Triple H, always the guy, the true leader that he is, feels that he can do everything that his stablemates can do, but better. So he challenges Heath Slater to a contest here tonight. And he must beat him in 5 minutes or less, or he is out of $10,000. I did hear earlier today that Ric Flair made a comment towards Triple H that maybe him and Orton should be tag champions instead of him and Batista. And that kind of rubbed Triple H the wrong way, which is part of the reason why Triple H is being so aggressive here tonight in this match. Pile driver driving the top of Heath Slater's head into the canvas. Just a brutal maneuver. Kick to the gut, punch to the face. Triple H all over Heath Slater right now. Former tag team champion Heath Slater. Kick to the gut. What's Triple H got in mind here? Picking him up instead. Oh! Spinebuster's reversed into a DDT, and Heath Slater, the chance to come back in this match. A hard shot to the head of Triple H. Reverse DDT, facebuster variation. Triple H, I thought he may have gotten a pinfall, but another clothesline knocking Slater out of his boots. Oh, the impact of it all. Kick to the gut, another kick to the gut, a DDT. Heath Slater's down. 1, 2, kick out by Heath Slater, and we are just over the 3-minute mark. Up for a power bomb. Down, just like that, into the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out by Heath Slater, and Triple H is about 90 seconds from losing $10,000. Spine buster, just like that. Irish whip, kick to the gut. Will he hit it? There's the pedigree. The pedigree. 1, 2, 3, and Triple H defeats Heath Slater with over a minute to spare. He puts his money where his mouth is here tonight, and he makes it happen. But Heath Slater walking up to Triple H. He knew what was on the line here tonight, and he couldn't get it done, extending his hand to Triple H. And Triple H extending the respect back. I think over the last 2 months, Heath Slater and Curt Hawkins has gained the respect of Triple H and Evolution, and rightly so. No Way Jose already in the ring, waiting for his opponent, the show-off, Dolph Ziggler.
And his opponent from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
No Way Jose with a chance to prove himself here tonight against the show-off Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler with a slap to the back of No Way Jose's face. Something that you just don't want to do to a big guy like No Way Jose. No Way Jose is a really massive guy. I don't think a lot of people recognize this on television. No Way Jose is a big guy. But Dolph Ziggler is a former collegiate athlete. Dolph Ziggler can hang with the best of them. And right now, he is manhandling No Way Jose. Drop kick from the second rope. Waiting for No Way Jose to get up to his feet. Another drop kick, beautiful drop kick by Dolph Ziggler. And Ziggler could use a win here tonight, especially with WrestleMania looming in just a couple weeks. A victory would suit him really well. Ziggler being taken down by No Way Jose. And a lot of people don't have No Way Jose on their radars. Quick pin. Kick out by Dolph before the 1 count even hits the mat. He misses the knee to the back. Dolph Ziggler's up to his feet. Tilt-a-whirl, neck breaker, taking the big man down. Ziggler with the elbow across the chest. Jump up, elevated DDT. Taking No Way Jose down quickly. Snapmare. Run through. Neck ringer by Dolph Ziggler. And that is a vintage Dolph Ziggler maneuver. Ziggler just watching No Way Jose. Dropping another elbow across the chest. Slapping on the mat. Another snapmare. And a second neck ringer, and No Way Jose is going to have to find a way to come back in this match. He's going to have to do something. There we go, a forearm shot, but Ziggler slides out of it. Oh, the famouser by Dolph Ziggler out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, quick work of No Way Jose in this contest. Very impressive showing. Dolph Ziggler, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I can say is Dolph Ziggler. Where has this Dolph Ziggler been in the last 2 months?
WWE Intercontinental Champion, Drew McIntyre. And his opponent, accompanied by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, the WWE Undisputed Champion, Brock Lesnar.
This is your main event, the match that I have most certainly been looking forward to, and Drew McIntyre right out of the gate showing his power with the belly-to-belly suplex into a quick pinfall on Brock Lesnar. McIntyre looking to make a quick example out of the beast Brock Lesnar. And this thing has become super personal between Brock Lesnar and Rey Mysterio and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre became the first Flame heavyweight champion when he defeated El Mago Jr. belly-to-back suplex there. Drew McIntyre taking Brock Lesnar to Suplex City. And what's Paul Heyman doing up on the apron? Get off the apron. Pile driver to the head of Brock Lesnar, and McIntyre is taking Lesnar to school right now, overpowering him, manhandling him with that set-out power bomb. You do not see people manhandling the beast in this manner, but Brock with a shot to the face of McIntyre. What's he gonna do here? A whip. Not capitalizing on that. Both men bumping into each other, and McIntyre with another belly-to-back suplex. But Drew McIntyre became the first ever Flame heavyweight champion by defeating El Mago Jr. His first title defense was against, you guessed it, Brock Lesnar. He came up in a losing fashion, which I think McIntyre was okay with. He was okay with losing. He knew that at some point he was going to get a rematch. But insert Rey Mysterio into the fold. Rey Mysterio, who has had victory after victory after victory here on Flame, decides to throw his name in the hat for title contention against Brock Lesnar. But instead, Brock Lesnar felt he'd make an example out of Rey Mysterio. He comes down to the ring and he just demolishes Rey Mysterio. Unprovoked, no reasoning behind it, just because he felt he could. So that angered Drew McIntyre. And that is the reason that we have this non-title match here tonight. And now Brock Lesnar is taking Drew McIntyre to school with these suplexes. Up on the shoulders, snake eyes. Another clothesline by Brock Lesnar, and McIntyre is reeling, feeling it right now. Vertical suplex, knee to the head. McIntyre, if he can capitalize here, whip into the corner. Turning him around. What's this? Clothesline, kick to the gut of Brock Lesnar, and you don't see Brock Lesnar doing springboards very often, but he took a chance there. It did not pay off. Brock, double shoulder block. Neither man going down, but Brock Lesnar resorting to his cage fighting style. Wrapping the legs around Drew McIntyre's head and now bashing him with straight fists to the face, to the head area of Drew McIntyre. Up and down goes McIntyre, and Paul Heyman loving it on the outside. Personal cheerleader of Brock Lesnar, always has been. Powerbomb. Up and a second powerbomb, but no, a third powerbomb. Brock Lesnar, 1, 2. Kick out by Drew McIntyre. The Scottish psychopath is not done yet, but Brock Lesnar waiting for McIntyre like a piece of meat. Into the Kimura lock, and he has the Kimura lock locked in on Drew McIntyre. Drew has nowhere to go. Drew fighting out of it. He rolls through. But he can't get out of the grips of Brock Lesnar. And Brock puts him in a reverse hammerlock. But Drew fights up and fights out of it. And a headbutt. That is the move that he used to beat El Mago. 1, 2, kick out. Kick out by Brock Lesnar, and McIntyre thought he had the victory right there. But he stays on top. He stays on top of him. Kick to the gut. Future shock. DDT. The finish. 1, 2. Kick out by Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman almost had a conniption on the outside of the ring. The match continues. Both men fighting for their lives. Both men with a lot to prove here tonight. Push off by Brock Lesnar. What's he got in store? A kick or a knee to the face. Fireman's carry. Quickly taking McIntyre down onto the canvas. Both men jockeying for position. Irish whip. Out goes McIntyre. Is he going to the outside? But no, Brock. Ooh. Goes for the belly to belly. McIntyre with his own belly to belly on the outside of the ring. Whatever Brock Lesnar can do, McIntyre's saying he can do it better. Ooh, a stomp onto the outside, patting Brock Lesnar's face, but McIntyre goes into the cold, hard steel. And the champion is back in control, but we are at a 5 count. Both men are going to have to get back into the ring or risk a count out. I would love to have an actual victory here. McIntyre sliding into the ring, slides back out of the ring, kick to the gut. He goes up and he goes down with the power bomb on the outside of the ring. The match continues here. Sliding Brock back into the ring, and McIntyre's in the driver's seat. I know you're tired, Drew, but you gotta stay on top. You gotta make an example of the champion. He goes for another headbutt, but instead, Brock Lesnar, he blocks it, and he tosses McIntyre across the ring. If McIntyre would have connected with another headbutt, this match may have been done for. Brock Lesnar may not have survived another one. Into the pinfall. 1, 2. Brock Lesnar can't keep McIntyre down. Another Kimura lock. Another Kimura lock, center of the ring. And Drew taps out. Ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar reigns supreme.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Flame. Oh, Rey Mysterio's back. Rey Mysterio returns and he takes Brock Lesnar down. We have to sign off very soon, but Rey Mysterio is here, and he is taking the fight to Brock Lesnar, catching Brock Lesnar with a blindside attack, just as Brock Lesnar caught him with a blindside 2 weeks ago. And Rey is aggressive. Rey is taking the fight to the champion, laying claim to his #1 contender spot that I feel he rightfully deserves. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I am your host, NTCertified. We have to go. We're running out of time. We will see you guys next week here on WWE Flame.